How does he say drivers should actually communicate with officers? It's a little different, right?
It is a little bit different, Greg and Liz. He's recommending they hold up a sign like this one to their window. It says, in part, "I remain silent, no searches. I want my lawyer," and then goes on to cite the appropriate law. Tonight, some law enforcement agencies say that while it is legal, it may actually cause more delays for drivers than what they're trying to avoid.
DWI checkpoints frequently pop up during major holidays and events. Typically, drivers answer a few questions and move on. One former local defense attorney says often drivers who are stopped make their case more difficult.
I see an awful lot of people making mistakes that get themselves into trouble. Innocent people getting arrested for drunk driving, innocent people getting convicted of drunk driving simply because they made mistakes.
Instead, Warren Redlich, a former Libertarian candidate for governor, created a sign for drivers to hold up to their window and avoid answering questions from officers. He says it tests for the same things police are looking for at a checkpoint.
And the key is that you're trying to not voluntarily roll down your window. The problem for drunk people is that this card, using this, requires you to remain silent, it requires you to be patient, and it requires you to follow the instructions on the card. Those are three things that drunk people aren't very good at.
Redlich posted a viral video of him using the sign at a Florida checkpoint and getting waved through. Local law enforcement say they haven't seen anyone using it here.
It just doesn't seem to be logical to suggest to somebody not to do that, especially if they're doing nothing wrong. Roadblocks are there for the general benefit of the community, and the whole goal of a roadblock is to reduce the number of intoxicated drivers or remove them altogether from the roadways. If you've never been to a DWI fatal, I guess you wouldn't understand.
And police say using that sign is not a get-out-of-jail-free card. Officers can order you to put down the window or have you step out if they have probable cause. The sign also does say, "I will comply with lawful orders," something that Redlich recommends. Live in studio, Brandon Lewis, CBS 6 News at 10.